For Tuesday the 27th of November, welcome to another update on a developing weather scene along the eastern seaboard from Force 13's AU channel. However, fire weather warning remains in place for the central west, the Channel Country, the Maranoa, Warrego forecast districts to the west of Brisbane. A vigorous trough will shift east from the southwest of the state into the interior today and will result in very windy conditions, elevated fire dangers for the southwest, the southern interior, with areas of raised dust possible. Temperatures will remain above average over east coast districts, with heat wave conditions continuing over areas north of about Fraser Island. The trough will also result in a band of showers, gusty thunderstorms extending from the northwest into the southern interior. However, severe weather warning is now in place for damaging winds, heavy rainfall for people in the Metropolitan, Illawarra, parts of the Hunter, Central Tablelands, Southern Tablelands forecast districts in New South Wales, intense rain. A low pressure system over central parts of Australia is tracking east, expected to enter the northwest of New South Wales on Tuesday, tracking southeast, then rapidly intensifying as it crosses the coast about the Greater Sydney area during Wednesday. Intense rainfall, vigorous winds expected to impact parts of the Illawarra, the Greater Sydney area on Wednesday before the low quickly moves east away from the New South Wales coast. Now we have a look at the area under the warning. Damaging winds averaging 60 to 70 kilometres an hour, peak gusts in excess of 90 kilometres an hour, likely along the coastal Illawarra Sydney fringe from late Wednesday morning, extending to the central coast and the Hunter coastal fringe during Wednesday evening. Winds are expected to ease later Thursday. And Newcastle, Sydney, Wollongong, Nowa, Bower and Katoomba are under the yellow warning. Heavy rain may lead to flash flooding, likely for some parts of the Illawarra, Sydney Metro, the Blue Mountains during Wednesday. The intense rainfall is likely to be during Wednesday morning and afternoon. Now we have a look at the latest instability, and it's the bright white pinkish that is the most intense. And what does one say about what we're seeing on the screen? Each of these images are 3-hourly periods starting from 7 a.m. and going through to about 2200 hours Wednesday. Bureau Meteorology in Sydney has a initial flood watch for the New South Wales coastal rivers between the central coast and the Illawarra coast. Now we have a look at storm probability. Minor to moderate flooding may develop along the Horsebreed, Nepean River, Georges River. Strong wind warning in the Byron, Goffs, Macquarie coast. However, it gets upgraded to gale warning for the Sydney closed waters, Hunter, Sydney, Illawarra, Bateman's coast on Wednesday, including a strong wind warning for the Byrons, or Byron, the Goffs, Macquarie, Eden coast. There are no warnings in place for the state of Victoria, South Australia, Bureau of Meteorology in Tasmania has issued a final flood warning for the south-east with supercell probabilities. Minor flooding is no longer occurring along the St Paul's River at Lewis Hill. River levels will continue to ease slowly during Tuesday. Bureau of Meteorology up in Darwin earlier this morning cancelled the severe thunderstorm warning for the Barkly-Simpson districts. Western Australia has a strong wind warning for the Geraldton coast. And wind probabilities, it's a GFS model BSCH website, and the wind speed in knots is bottom left of the screen. Bureau of Meteorology here in Queensland, strong wind warning for tomorrow, the Capricornia coast, including Sunshine Coast waters, Gold Coast waters, and at this point in time excluding both Harvey and Moreton Bays. A look at the 12-hourly rainfall from the Bureau of Meteorology. And some places around Bundaberg to the north and inland west from Bundaberg, temperatures in the 40s. Now we have a look at the total forecast of rain. And considering that I'm a senior member of the Australian Citizen Radio Emergency Monitoring CB radio here in Australia, my position is do not travel in severe conditions, and especially through floodwaters. This is a look at the GFS model available on the Pivotal Weather website. And I'm on standby to be a participant of the Force 13's 2018 week on the main YouTube channel starting in or around 11 AM.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com with the latest. You can also find our YouTube page. You're probably there already, but if not, subscribe if you haven't so far. You can also find our Facebook page, Force 13 all in text, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter if you'd like to get in touch with us on there. You can also help the project become even better by enjoying the benefits of patronage. You can find out more information about how to become a patron and what those benefits are at patreon.com/Force13. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and Fool 13 at extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.